54th minute here. Pellis from 12 yards. And a save by Tringali. Rebound, save by Tringali. What a great double save. And the bench goes wild on the far side. Tringali keeps them in it. Another look, this dove the right way, good save on the rebound. Tringali sticks out the right foot and puts it past the far post. That's the best save of the night so far.
The Towson Arts Collective, now called the Ellen Britt Christensen Arts Center, is a nonprofit arts agency whose mission is to serve artists in the community and bring students as well as residents together with professional artists. Director and artist Diane Margiotta explains.
We have many professional artists, some who have been college professors, have shown all around the nation. And then we have aspiring artists. We even have a high school art show that's sponsored by the Optimist Club in March. So we try to bring in people who are novices as well as people who are professionals. We try to provide a show or two for Towson University during the school year. So we bring in the college community, and we've had interns from Goucher as well help us in the gallery. We try to have events where performers can read poetry, do music. Occasionally we've even had belly dancers, and also have a continuous series of exhibitions that are juried and judged by arts professionals to give artists an opportunity to have their work viewed and possibly sell their work. We also have some craft classes, so we aspire to be an educational venue, and we have basketry classes. We've just had a plein air painting workshop at Cromwell Valley Park, and we have outdoor festivals also at Cromwell Valley Park.
A recent move to their new location at 40 West Chesapeake Avenue in Towson tripled their space, allowing for more classroom and exhibition areas.
We're very excited about being handicapped accessible, and we plan to have more artists in residence like Dan Kiplinger, who's noted for his Academy Award-winning documentary that he wrote, King Gimp. And he'll be actually doing some painting during our grand opening performance. Right now, we're funded by our membership and donations. We received a major grant from the Ellen Britt Christensen Memorial Fund to open up this larger space. And it's a Kickstart grant, so we're hoping to be on our own after a few years and hopefully get more support from the community and other grant foundations.
Classes are available throughout the year, and they have open craft nights on Tuesdays and weaving classes on Saturdays and Sundays.
We hope to expand and have more for children in the spring and summer, and we're also going to offer photography, portfolio review, and poetry opportunities for young poets to come together with more experienced poets and create a series of poetry readings in the next year. So 2014 should be a big year for us.
To participate in exhibitions, you need to be a member, but you can also come by and browse or shop without being a member. In addition to visual arts, such as painting, sculpture, pottery, basketry, photography, and jewelry, they have illustrated books by artists for sale, and will be having a holiday craft sale in November and December for customers to come in and do their holiday shopping and patronize the arts in the area.
Come by anytime in the afternoons and see artists working in the windows and making artwork. And we also want people to propose what they need, propose shows, performances, and so forth. We have proposal forms on our website where people can give us proposals for events, and proposed, to use the venue for a show. And we want them to come to our holiday sale in November and December. We plan to be open almost every day in the afternoons. And we're going to have a lot of guest artists and also artists selling things on tables of all different kinds of crafts and so forth.
Future plans include obtaining equipment so all classes are fully handicap accessible. They also hope to include more music, video, and film going forward. To learn more about upcoming events, volunteering, or becoming a member, check out their website at www.towsonartscollective.org or call 410-916-6340.
Hi everybody, Jeff Hemelt from SFMSports.net here with head coach Graham Miller after a tough 1-0 defeat in the Commonwealth Conference semifinal to Arcadia. Coach, it was a fairly even first half. Both teams had chances hit off the crossbar and some other opportunities went wide. Just give me your impression of the first half and what your team talk was at halftime.
Yeah, the first half I thought we actually started really well. It was a little bit nervous there. Referee made some kind of weird calls that led to some, early free kicks for them that put us into some pressure. But once we kind of weathered that storm, I thought we were really all over them. And, Lexi's shot, but they had a shot as well off the bar, but, real close. But I thought first half, I thought we controlled the tempo after the first 10 minutes. And I was pretty pleased with how they played. I was really happy, and I think it was 8 shots to 4 in the first half. And so we just talked at halftime about keeping it going, keeping the momentum going, because the way we finished, especially the last 5 minutes of the first half, they couldn't get out of their half. And so we had them, and I thought we had them on the ropes.
Second half, you had another opponent to deal with in the weather. The fog started rolling in. I know that's really not an excuse for the overall tempo of the game, but certainly can affect things at times. And again, more opportunities went by. A couple free kicks from each side flew over the bar. An inch here, an inch there. Could have been a 1-0, 1-1 game. And then you head into overtime, and a late break there, right just as the overtime was ending, across from the far side, and a free header, and that sealed the game ultimately.
Yeah, I thought, second half, it was pretty even. I thought each team actually was like, they would have a free kick, we would have a free kick. Right. They got a yellow card, we got a yellow card. Everything was very similar, and it was going to be tough to see which team was going to come out, the winner. Either team I thought played great. I thought Arcadia really did well, especially they came back in the second half. But I thought we still controlled the game, and then they just upped it in overtime. We just, we didn't get out our own half in overtime, and that was tough. And when they got us on a quick break at the end. So really proud of the girls, really proud of the seniors, for what they've done on and off the field. This is our, first final that we haven't made in 4 years. Yeah. So we're pretty proud of this program, and the girls are going to come back stronger. They'll be ready to go again next year. Yeah,
I was going to mention that, as you mentioned, not another chance to face Messiah. It didn't happen this year. But just going back to the beginning of the year, I know you told me earlier in the season you had those tough non-conference opponents. So it was a little slow. If you just looked at the record, it was a little, you could argue it was a little slow out of the gate. But once the conference schedule kicks in, you start 4-0 and you finish up, 6-2, 6-3 now after this one. Once you guys seem to hit the conference schedule, you seem to get it going. And again, another postseason performance, and again, just unlucky at the end here.
Yeah. Like I said, proud of the girls for how they came back. We had a tough, we had one of the toughest schedules in the region, non-conference, and we didn't take advantage. All 8 one-goal losses. So when it came to the conference, we were ready for it, ready for the same teams we play every year, and the girls did really well. So I'm proud of the effort this year. We didn't get the results the way we have in the past, and like there are 15 seconds to go, and it's going to the second overtime. So we'll move on. We'll be stronger with a successful program, and we'll be ready for next year.
Graham, again, a pleasure talking to you this year. Thanks for your post-game comments and always coming up here with some great insight for us here again. Always a pleasure. I know it wasn't the result you wanted in the end, but thanks again for joining us. It's been a pleasure as always, and we'll see you next year.
Well, thank you to you, Jeff, and SFM Sports and all the video guys for all their hard work this year, especially tonight in this lovely weather. So hope you guys were able to track the ball. So, thanks again. It's been a pleasure working with you guys.
Thanks, Graham. Appreciate it. Coach Graham Miller joining me after the 1-0 loss to Arcadia here in the Commonwealth semifinal.